Hola Pre-K. Today we're reading Life in the Sea. It's about more ocean animals. Life in the sea. Sea is another word for ocean, right, John? Can you say hi to Pre-K? All right, life in the sea. Let's see what we can learn about sea creatures. What kind of life can you find in the sea? Remember what this is called? Do you remember, John? All those colorful things in there growing? Coral. Good. Say coral. We read about the coral reef the other day, right? Many kinds of small fish live near the top of the sea. That's a seahorse. That lives near the top. And this yellow tail snapper lives near the top. And some more that live near the top of the sea, so they don't go deep, they stay near the top, are the four-eyed butterfly fish. That's the butterfly fish, and they look like eyes, but they're not really eyes. I know, John. And the clownfish. Who's that like, John? The clownfish. It looks like Nemo. Let's see what's next. Some swim in large groups called schools, like you guys are at a school. It's a lot of fish together as a school. They swim near large tuna swim near the top too. So that's a large tuna. Some people like to eat tuna. Cook it and you eat it. It tastes good. Jellyfish float on the top. You see that jellyfish? It floats on the top. So those are some more top animals. Don't touch jellyfish. Might sting you. Why? It can sting you, John. Ouchie, ouchies. Dolphins also swim near the top. Sometimes they leap into the air. Have you ever seen a dolphin at the playa, at the beach? Sometimes they're at our beaches. And they live near the top. They don't go super deep. Blue whales dive deep into the sea, but they always come up to breathe. So you see it has a blowhole here, and it's squirting the water out, helps it breathe. That's to come up for air. Wow, check this out. Open wide. Some kinds of whales also come to the top for food. They eat huge amounts of tiny shrimp called krill. Can you say krill? Yeah, they're kind of yucky looking, huh? And this big old whale has to eat so many of them. Why, Mommy? This whale, John, eats them all. Eats the krill. He likes to eat them. Deeper in the water are the sharks, the tiburones, the dangerous great white, and the strange-looking hammerhead. It's a hammerhead tiburon. Its head looks like a martillo, a hammer. The octopus lurks among the rocks at the bottom of the sea. So those sharks and this pulpo, right here, John. You see there's his eyes and his tentacles. There's legs, and they live near the bottom. We don't touch them. No, we don't touch them. They're wild animals. We don't touch them. Brightly colored sponges also live on the ocean floor. We don't touch them. It's called a finger sponge. Looks like a finger. No, we don't want to touch them because it could hurt them. And a yellow sponge and a pink vase sponge. Looks like a vase to put flowers in. Nope, we don't touch them, John. Because we don't want to hurt them. Many sea animals with hard shells live on the ocean floor too. This is the giant clam. And this one is the queen scallop. We gotta teach John, guys. Because we don't touch them because they're wild animals. We don't want to touch them. But people do not live in the ocean. They only visit the ocean. So this is the person, a scuba diver. He's going to learn about the ocean, but he can't breathe underwater. People can't breathe underwater, so they need special things like oxygen tanks to help them breathe, and they need goggles to help them see, and flippers to help them swim deep into the ocean. So that's, so we can't live in the ocean. We can only visit it. not our habitat, right? Not our habitat. And when people go, they find out ways to learn about life in the sea. So these kids here are looking at a seahorse or a starfish, and they're learning about it. They're holding it. Do you see that, John? Right there. Starfish. So my challenge for you today is I want you to think about what fish do you remember from this book that live near the top. I'll show you some pictures to remind you, and then I want you to draw a picture of them living near the top. So here's some that are living near the top. Maybe the tuna and the jellyfish. Let's see. Here's some other ones that live near the top. So think about which one you would like to draw that lives near the top. All right, pre-K, see you soon.